Welcome back, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk about the importance of the mind, and I think the mind is something really important whenever we want to achieve anything. And Patrick McCowan talks about it in his breath hold exercises. And whenever you're engaging in any activity, um, Muhammad Ali actually beat George Foreman, even though Foreman was younger and more powerful, right? And there's many instances of that, and it's because he undermined his mental strength and caused them to be distracted. And so our mental strength, our mental state is very important, and you want to train your mind so that distracting thoughts don't enter, right? As your thoughts can literally deprive you of your success. And so it's very important to understand that our mental state is really important. And Patrick McCowan, in his book The Oxygen Advantage, talks about the flow state, which is a concept popularized by Mihali at the University of Chicago. And at that state, right, at that state, time literally flies. So you're not really ruminating any negative thoughts, and you have good intuition and instinct, where you just literally know what you're supposed to be doing. And it's also called being in the zone, and so, or even sometimes in the present moment. And so you essentially leave the ego behind and let your instinct and intuition take over. And this flow state will occur for anyone who had been repeating a task for a long time, where he doesn't have to think about it anymore, and it literally becomes automatic. We call that muscle memory too, because you practice over and over again, and so you build muscle memory, and so the process becomes automatic. You are well concentrated on what you're doing, and you don't allow those distractions to take place. For example, being in the zone also is when you read a book, and when you only focus on the book, you only focus on what you read, and you leave all the distractions away. You're not having this active mind with a lot of like negative thoughts, for example. You're not thinking about what you had yesterday for breakfast, right? You're thinking on the task at hand. And this helps you better remember, for example, when you're reading a book. Unfortunately, our computers are taking that away from us, and Kevin Kelly actually defines it as an attention deficit society, where we don't give each other our undivided attention. And so, and Ted Selker explains it as switching so much between one task and another, so we get this task switching, that we literally shorten our attention span so much that we can't even focus on a task for a very long time. No wonder we don't give each other our divided attention, thanks to our technology and devices. And gadgets also reduce social interaction as well, and cause an overactive mind that not only lowers concentration and focus, but also causes a wide variety of mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and stress. And so, what can you do about it? Well, you can talk to your physical friends, or call somebody on the phone, somebody who you enjoy, rather than being on social media, right? You can also go for a walk. Being in the nature is really good to kind of detoxify from all the technology. So being in nature for at least half an hour every day, detoxing from your devices, as they literally rob you of your mental health and cognitive brain power. Also, meditation, as well as a higher BOLT score, can also help you with a calm and still mind, and you can get a higher BOLT score of nasal breathing and the breath hold exercises that we talked about. So having a calm and peaceful mind is really important to really be successful in whatever task you do, and avoid any other negative influences from distracting you from whatever it is that you want to achieve.